The Showcase.
All right, welcome back to the Showcase. Once again, folks, we're at Lemon Tree, can't talk today, Lemon Tree Cleaners. My guest this morning is Denny, and Denny is getting ready to teach me and show me how to actually press, and then I'm gonna attempt it myself. And what's our first process?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this shirt, it's wet, and we're gonna press the collars and the cuffs. So we're gonna undo the collars here.
Okay. So you actually press them with them open, not down.
Press them with them open. We lay them down here.
Is that hot?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
About 400 degrees. We'll put the cuffs here the same way, just lay them over.
And what are the little hoses hanging out? Is that extra water?
That is extra water so that if they get too dry, we have to have moisture for them to press nicely. So we got them all laid down there.
So that is wet, folks, just in case you wanted to know.
We're just gonna hit these two buttons and close the head.
Okay.
And then it's gonna stay down for about 25 seconds.
And I hear a lot of air pressure things, like air brakes on a truck. Is that because this is operated by hydraulics?
Everything is operated by pneumatics, which is air or steam.
Okay.
So very little electricity is used. Everything is either steam or air powered.
So does this have a sensor in it that says, okay, it's dry, it's done, it pops it back up?
It does. It has a sensor, and at 25 seconds, it'll kick up on its own.
So I don't have to do anything else except for layout, make it lay out straight, make sure the cuffs are straight, and it's done.
That's it.
And it's done.
And it's done. So this shirt is now ready to go over to Rhonda.
Okay.
And we just take this shirt and we hang it right here.
Alrighty.
She's got one on the buck now.
Okay.
And she's gonna take it off the buck and put it on the collar cones. And these actually help form the collars.
Okay.
And then she'll dress this
After
one.
they're pressed, that's how she gets the crease here.
That's
she puts it in here, goes down. It looks like there's a heat lamp. Is that what's underneath there?
That's exactly what it is, just a heat lamp. And see how she pulls it down, and it makes a very nice sharp collar that way.
Right. So I don't know if you've had a chance to talk to my wife yet or not, but she'll tell you I'm very particular about my closet. I'm really color-coded. I've got all my pinks in one section, and then I make sure all my creases flow just right. So now I know how you do it.
Absolutely.
So now why is that sticking? Is that a Velcro type deal?
Actually, it's vacuum. It uses vacuum to hold the clothes against the buck.
So it sucks it in, it's
sucks
still wet.
It's still wet.
Okay.
And now she's going to send it into the press. So it vacuums it, and the air blows in and stretches any wrinkles that are left out.
Okay.
And now it's pressing the shirt. And it'll take about 22 to 23 seconds, and it'll automatically come out.
Now, how hot is that 400 degrees as well? Everything's 400 degrees, basically?
Everything on the laundry side is about 400 degrees.
Okay, well,
right.
That is, now, these aren't starched, or they do have starch in them?
This load probably does have starch. We can always tell by looking at our tickets.
The color tag?
And this is a medium starch shirt.
Okay.
So you want to try to put this one on the buck?
I'll sure try it.
Okay.
So explain to me the medium versus heavy versus light starch, because I know there's been times, my father, who's a retired state trooper, he always got a heavy starch in his uniform shirts. And I did that for quite a while, but it seemed like it was just too stiff for me. Is that just a process of learning?
It's just whatever the customer preference is, and obviously we just add a little bit more starch for each load, and we can make them pretty heavy. My son, he wants his jeans to stand up in the corner by himself, and we have several customers like that.
Right,
so.
He sounds like a cowboy.
Yeah.
So, what do I do first here, Rhonda?
Okay, so we're going to just dress this around.
All right, just like this?
Just like you would dress yourself or dress one of your children.
Okay, if you're watching today, folks, and this is your shirt, I'm sorry. I'll try to do my best.
Okay, so we're just going to put that under there.
Do I button it?
No, don't button it.
I just flip it?
Right.
Well, that's hard. You have to have the right finger motion.
We pull this together.
Okay.
And
now, how do I get that to do that?
we hit this button right here down on the ground. See, the clamp came down, now it's holding it in place.
I see it,
So we don't pull it tight. What we do is we pull it to the side and make sure all the wrinkles are out. There you go.
Now, do I smooth it out, or will it? Hopefully the camera's getting this, because this is pretty neat. I wish I had one of these.
So you can feel the vacuum. You pull the wrinkles off the collars right there.
Okay.
And then you're done. All you have to do now is hit these two green buttons on each side.
At the same time?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so now I'm an expert launderer. Is that the right word?
Launderer, yeah. We'll call it that anyway.
Okay,
we're
going to take another commercial break. We're going to find out some more about Lemon Tree Cleaners. That's where we are. My guest this morning is Denny. Denny, the phone number real quick if we wanted to call.
257-5821.
And that website?
LemonTreeCleaners.com.
All right. We'll be right back right after this. We've got a fascinating new feature they're offering here that you're going to want to know about.
The Showcase.